Vertical and horizontal.
Gotta knock it out. Alrighty.
It looks so like the man guy is training me today. Yes. Oh my god.
It's okay.
Feel great after a nice stretch. We're out here with bells. Not my battery being weak right
no,
now.
it ain't gonna be weak.
Wow. Yeah. We're about to go out to dinner. Where we going, Sam? Where we going, Sam?
Yo, we going to a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, we gotta figure out what we're gonna eat.
Yeah, I know for real. Eat some seafood.
So what's the plan?
Hi, how are you? Hey, are those people watching?
Wait, yeah.
Hi, Gucci's. Are we doing can we do a vlog when y'all come
Right
back?
now?
No, when y'all come back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need good lighting.
We get lighting, we sit down, we do a whole big thing.
We will
they don't
talk.
have to follow me, you have to post me because I got too many followers as it is. So I don't need more followers. But
You like now? You like it out on the vlog?
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi.
This is my bestie right here.
Are you going to breakfast?
I'm not. I'm gonna come back and work on ordering food for 2 things. I gotta order food for the 12. I got a lot of.
Bird. Hi. What up, though? Hi.
So what would you do if they just snatched your camera?
Miracles in a recession. Trappers respected, the cappers ejected. Don't need no election, go look at the throne.
To glorify the Lord and keep our priorities on things which are eternal. Other people. Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, friends. What's up, friends? It'll be your old people, right?
It'll be your old people. Anyway, we're at Carcaveral. The crew is crewing. I was waiting for you to give that offer. No,
You got that. That's correct. And get on the board and clean my toys.
Period. Yeah.
Got bars.
Hey.
Yeah, I used to travel with them.
What you got, Michelle? What you got?
No.
I was trying to give you a beat.
No, I'm more of a poet.
That's her own word. You said a word? That's a word.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Sunflowers are yellow. And so are you. That was good.
Large.
You do 2 espressos? 3, 4? Praise the Lord. Y'all are 2 pieces in a pod, dog. I can't get in front.
Well, look at Zane. Look.
Praise that to life.
I'm feeling it.
See what I'm saying? He's giving God the high praise.
Look at y'all put your praise. Y'all better praise.
That smells good.
That's a show right on.
Smell good.
What you say now, Todd?
Pineapple.
It turned off? You don't turn off What's up?
What's happening right now?
We stepped it up.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
You doing it?
Doing it.
You doing it?
What's a good view of this?
Oh, yeah,
Food is good.
Oh, okay. Hey, bestie.
It's all.
Period. Look at that.
We just started.
Bells, I feel like I missed you today.
Yeah.
Oh, you set the
We're
table.
gonna squeeze everybody in.
Okay. How many of us is it? Like 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, right. Because that has the seats on the other side.
There's mac and cheese, y'all.
You really spoiled us.
Wow. It's like, wow.
Mac and cheese.
Wow, you have the best mac and cheese in New Jersey.
Wow.
We out here.
What is it, 89 degrees?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
89.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A sound mind for the spirit of fear.
That's it.
A sound mind so that I can see clear.
Ooh. Ooh. 7 minutes. Jesus in me. Jesus. I don't know if I told you guys, but I am back from Florida and I've officially booked the videographer and photographer for the Flourish Shop here pop-up event. The event is completely sold out. Like, it's completely sold out. I'm actually about to, like I said, I'm going to hop in this meeting real quick and we're going to talk about the creative concept for it, how to capture this content and the actual event. Let me first put on this lippy because that ain't it.
I responded out of my faith and of knowing and out of obedience, not out of my feelings.
I know, it's perfect. I literally forgot. I was gonna like put something. You can send me the video one day. Oh wow, I have to do that as well.
Well, let me just quickly pray before we start. Father, thank you so much for this meeting, Lord. Michelle, what is the vision that you want Leo to capture?
Yeah, so I mean, really, like the very like soul. This is the first time I do this in person. I've done this virtually several times before, and it always gets a little emotional. It gets a little, you know, people are in almost like the healing room, if you will. And so there'll be moments where I'm talking to them, I'm teaching, then there'll be moments where they're interacting. So really capturing almost like the activation of it.
So, you know, we'll just let God be God, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I mean, I think this is like my first time actually shooting with and for you. So that's cool.
This girl. I cannot find my glasses. I have no idea where they are. I had them on the other day. Oh gosh. So today is Friday and I'm actually just wrapping up the edits for this vlog that you guys are watching right now. And gosh, this week was a number, okay? This week was a number. When I tell you, after getting back from Orlando, just like sitting in like what God is doing, and also I've come such a long way in my healing journey, as far as just deeply healing from some of the things that I thought were gonna take me out, truly. And being able to be in this new space, both as a woman of God, right, as a daughter of Christ, as a entrepreneur, as a girlfriend, right, like being in a whole relationship, a new relationship, I'm just like, the Lord is just like unveiling a lot of different things in this season. And it's a beautiful thing. But I think sometimes, like, I don't know, there's this thing of like, when you realize how healed you are, you almost have to be careful that you don't allow fear to come in when something good is happening in your life. I had a friend tell me this week, like, sometimes we have these things called provers. And what those are is like, you're just waiting almost for the ball to drop. Like, you're waiting for something to prove itself to be not what you thought it was, instead of just basking in the reality and walking by faith, like the Bible invites us to walk by faith and not by sight. You know, not invite fear in to where it starts to settle in your heart and in your life, and you start seeing everything from the lens of like, okay, well, I'm just waiting for, I'm just waiting for the real narrative to come out here. I'm just waiting for the ball to drop. I'm just waiting for, what's that saying where like, the carpet just ripped up out of you from under you, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we don't realize that we have approached a level of healing until we say like, wait, am I really experiencing the new thing? Am I really enjoying it? Am I really living in it? Or am I kind of like on standby and waiting for something to go wrong? I feel like when I have these conversations with y'all, because they seem to be happening very often at the end of the vlogs, I feel like I'm going to just call these like heart checks, because I want to know how you guys' hearts are. Like, literally, friend, how is your heart? How is your heart? Can you relate to that? Are really good things happening in your life, and maybe you've walked some trials and now it's like, oh my God, this is really happening. Like, do you have trouble receiving the good thing? Or are you like, girl, no, I am in the good thing and I don't want to look back, okay? I had come across a sermon that was so timely called Glory Triggers by Sarah Jakes Roberts. And I don't really watch a lot of sermons online anymore, to be honest with you. However, I came across that one and I was like, this sounds like something that I need to listen to. Y'all, I listened to that thing and it just gave me a new perspective concerning like triggers, and not looking at them as like a place to sit in and stay in, but a place of like, maybe you didn't have the language you have right now, that you have right now, you didn't have it back then when you were in the moment. So it's okay that you allow that moment to happen, but you're not the same woman. You're not the same man that you were back then. You have language now that you can speak into that unhealed version of you, that hurt version of you, that betrayed version of you, and say like, man, I wasn't there for you then, or I didn't have language for you to get through this pain then, but here's what I have for you now. And I know a lot of people talk about like healing your inner child and all this stuff, and I really do believe that that's a real thing. Like giving that version of you the language that you have now, and almost really, really forgiving yourself and not basking in the pain that that moment caused, but realizing and recognizing the pain that that moment caused, and saying, now I have a gift for you, Michelle. I have a gift for you, 26-year-old version you, who needed these words, this confidence, this anchoring of your faith. I have this for you now. You're not the same, and you're healed. And this week, I just realized how healed I am. Like the lies that I used to believe about myself that were really kind of trying to be cemented into how I see myself by the enemy, they don't exist anymore. I'm not intimidated by those things because I know that they're not real. And so to kind of realize how far I've come, I was like shook. I was so shook. I was like, wow. Like the enemy can come around and mess around and find out if he wants to, but I really highly suggest he doesn't. So at this point in my life, it's more of continuing to solidify that, continuing to walk that out, and not like when I am triggered by a memory or triggered by a thought or whatever the case is, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm no longer her. But I'm going to acknowledge her, and I'm going to give her the language that she now has that she didn't have before. Does that make sense? And I want to encourage you guys to do that too. I'm a few weeks out, maybe like 2 weeks out of the journaling event that I have on the 25th, which I'm super excited about. Tonight I have a worship night, which I'm going to take you guys along in my next vlog. But I wanted to make sure that I ended the vlog here with you guys, and really just encourage you guys that your story does not end with the bad thing. God is not done with you. He will not leave you hanging. He will not tease you with maybe even if you're watching my story and you're like, oh my God, it worked out for her. It could never work out for me. Yes, it will. And it will. And it does. It really does get better. You really will heal. You really will heal in a real way. I thank God for your heart. I'm going to stop before I start weeping. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.